Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. You know, they call it spring cleaning for a reason, because it happens in the spring. And probably the biggest expert of spring cleaning, well, that would be our organizing expert, Tidy with Trista. Trista, we meet up once a month to hear your tips and tricks. Every now and then we get to go to an actual client project. Let's go ahead and pull up a before picture while we talk about this. So this is a client's closet, and I think a lot of people will see this picture and it'll be relatable, right?
Yes, overwhelming would be the word I would choose. So today we're going to talk about 3 tips on how to create more storage in your closet. But first, like we were talking about, we always want to start with a decluttering. Make sure you're going through your things, do some soul searching. What do you actually love? Because that is really what is going to allow you to have that wow factor and give you that boost into organizing.
Yeah, and the owner of this closet, Kat, there she is. Hey, so decluttering-wise, how much did you get rid of with this closet?
It felt like truckloads.
Okay.
But it was a lot of bags. There was a lot of cardboard that we got rid of too. We got rid of so much stuff. So.
Well, let's do the big reveal, shall we? Here we go. The after. Trista said to me, it's like letting your eyes breathe, and you just know exactly what she's talking about. So you always share 3 tips. What are we looking at here, Trista?
Yeah, so we're going to start. Tip number 1 is going to focus on the hangers. So if I could give you one tip to do in your closet and you couldn't do anything else, that would be to have matching hangers. And to add it to the storage part of that, we want to do matching slim hangers. So it actually gives you the ability to hang more clothes, so you can keep more than less. So with that, and then next we're going to talk about using the vertical space. We talk about this in lots of spaces, but what do you do with that awkward shelf at the top of your closet, right? We put your shoes up there. And this is one of our favorite racks that we use from Target, and typically it's on the ground. So our pro tip, or hack if you want to call it, is to build it with the shelves upside down so that you're not looking at this. So typically you would see this, so we build it upside down, so now you're looking at the white from the floor.
That's a great tip, and I like to, I do have some shoes that I only wear a couple of times a year, but doing it this way, it's okay that it's not so easy to reach because it's only a couple times a year, but I can still see them. I don't forget about them. Yeah. Tip number 3, down below.
Down below. So if you need additional storage, I definitely recommend adding a cube unit, whether it's like 2, 4, or 6 like we have here. It's literally endless of what you can put in there. So here we have some purses, and then throw in a bin. We got hats, winter wear. You could do swim if you're into a certain sport, whatever you need down at the bottom.
Yeah. And Kat, I always like to ask, is this manageable? Before we came over, did you have to redo everything?
Didn't have to do a thing. It is so manageable and so easy. It makes such a huge difference. Obviously, as you can see from the before and the after.
Yes. She did a great job. And thank you for being relatable for all of us. Trista, if people want more tips, if they'd like to have you come out and rearrange their own closet, what do they need to know?
Yes, so you can follow me on Instagram at tidywithtrista or tidywithtrista.com if you want help organizing.
And that's going to be my new mantra for cleaning and organizing. Let your eyes breathe. Do you like that, Court?
I love that. Let your eyes breathe.
I know you do.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.